Here's how we make a mold and use resin to cast it. So what we have is amazing mold putty, and it's non-toxic. You can use it for food even, so it's great when it's done. And it comes with these two tubes, and one is yellow and one is white. You'll take equal parts, so just pull out 2 parts, make 2 little balls, and then mix them together completely. And I'm not going to do that because I already have one that I made. But you'd mix it together completely, and you have to work kind of fast because it sets up in about 30 minutes completely done. And so you probably only have 3 or 4 minutes once you mix these two to get your whatever you're making a mold of in it and pressed in and ready to go. So I'm going to put those back in there. And then you would have a squishy little ball, and you take it and you kind of loosely shape it. We're making a little miniature pan, and you would press it in there and just leave it in there for about 30 minutes and just let it sit. Now, after you already have this hardened, you can just pop out your original pan, and then you have a little pan mold right there. And it doesn't have to be a pan, it can be anything that you have, of course. And what I'm going to do is I have the casting resin, and it's amazing casting resin, wonderful stuff. I use a straw. Stick a straw in, put your finger on the top, then you can come out and just take a little cup or something that you can throw away later, and you let go so it's filling up in there. And that measures that one. Use a different straw for the other one. Put it in there. Pull it out. Mix it. And then I have a toothpick. And you mix it until the swirls are gone. Now that it's well mixed, we will slowly pour some in our little mold. I'm going to make sure that it's way down in the handle. Just shoving it down there. And I still have a little extra. You can use it on a different mold if you have one. And you just let that sit for 30 minutes. Here is our hardened resin pot or pan. We're gonna pop it out of the mold. And there you go. As you can see, it is completely white, and we'll paint it. I used some just plain acrylic paint. I like the metallics. And I start off by painting the back dark blue. Let that dry. After the back is dried, flip it over and take some metallic silver paint, just any old acrylic paint, and brush the top. And the only problem with this, oops, can't see that. Just brush the top. And the only problem with this is that you don't have, it doesn't have any depression in the middle to put food in, so you just have to stack the food on top. Make it look like it's in there. Or if you're just hanging it against the wall, it'll look just fine. now this part is dry.
Those are for the arms.
Shh. Now both of these parts are this is completely dry, and I take some metallic black paint, acrylic, and a paintbrush. I just dab a little on there and paint the handle.
Alright.
Let that dry. Now we have all the black painted on here, and it's not quite completely dry, but it's close enough. I can show you. And here's the original pan, and here's the one we molded. You can flip them over. There's the back of that one, and the back of that one. You can see I have a little bit of a lip on there. That's fine. They're ready for some cooking in your dollhouse.